Hey y'all, welcome back to the Orangebloods Texas football YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the alerts so that every time Serenity comes out with a new video, you guys will be the first to know. Today I have a special guest, Mr. Spencer Shannon. He just taught me how to pronounce his high school, Modern Day High. I said it right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
In California, all the way from Modern Day High in California. He's a tight end. And we're going to talk some sports today. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. He says yes, ma'am, because he thinks I'm old, you guys. Okay. So tell me about some colleges that you're interested in as of right now.
As of right now, I'm looking into like UCLA, Texas, Washington, Utah, and like Tennessee. Yes, ma'am.
And now when you were selecting those schools, like the ones that you just liked in your head, like the ones that you just talked about, what was something that was on like your criteria?
My criteria, so I'd say probably one of the biggest things is the coaching staffs and the support from the coaches and how the coaches support their players.
Okay. And who's on the top of your list for right now?
Right now, I'd say my top three probably on my list would be UCLA, Texas, and Washington.
What stood out about UCLA and Washington? And then we'll talk Texas.
Okay. UCLA, they have a great staff, great guys, great players. Just it's a cool place to be. They got a cool offense that features the tight end. Washington is about the same. Like they got some good coaches, great guys, and overall, it's just a great program.
Okay. And Texas, what did you like about Texas?
I really liked Coach Banks and Coach Sark when I was out there, and I really I thought it was cool how much support for football there is in Texas compared to other parts of the country.
There absolutely is. Texas is just a football state. And I have noticed people coming from California, they really enjoy like the state Texas.
Yeah,
It
yes, ma'am.
kind of gives the same vibes, I think. Like I've only visited California, but I have noticed a lot of similarities in California and Texas. But
Totally.
what are some things that are on the top of your list in terms of why you're selecting a college? Like what are the things that are most important to you?
Things most important to me would probably be number one, a good staff that's going to support me and support my goals and journey, and that's going to be behind me. And then I'd say good academics, and then a good football tradition in the school.
And tell me some things. Honestly, I really want to know your conversation that you had with Coach Banks. Tell me about that.
Okay, so me and Coach Banks, I went over to his office right after Coach Sark offered me over in his office. So we went down the hall to Coach Banks, and me and Coach Banks sat and talked some ball, watched some film. He was telling me his vision for me is to be a wide tight end and kind of be that inline guy who's gonna own the C gap and then break out on routes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And what are some things that you think that you need to work on before you get to university, any university you decide to choose?
I think the number one thing would probably be just to keep working on my routes, keep working on watching the defenses evolve and going and adjusting to the defenses as they evolve throughout the play.
Yeah, and that's something that a lot of the players that I interview, they talk about. They talk about the younger guys coming in and needing to learn the plays. That's pretty much the main thing, and just familiarizing themselves with the play calling and even the coaching style. So like I said, you just need to basically freshen your mind up about that, and you'll be well on your way. Now, how do you think that you can add value to Texas?
I think I could add value just based off of my blocking so far has been pretty good. So I think that would be one way I could add value. And honestly, I think from the past game I could add value too, just because it's kind of like my little coveted talent at the moment.
Yeah.
It's just being surrounded by great receivers like CJ Williams and Cooper Barkay all last year. Didn't get targeted as much as I would like to, but definitely gonna have a big year this year.
And tell me what you think about the NIL rules. Does that play a big factor on where you go to school?
Honestly, no. The NIL thing is just kind of like it's a bonus.
It's money. Like, it's okay. It's about money.
I know. I mean, like, it's not going to affect my decision, but like, if I was at a school, I think it would be nice. NIL would be a cool thing to have, but it's not make or break. Totally.
Absolutely. Well, it was good catching up with you, Spencer.
Yeah, thank you.
Informational for me.
Thank you.
I like to hear what each athlete is looking for in a school, because obviously it's gonna range. You know, some athletes are looking at the campus appeal, some are looking for more relationship based, and like you're looking for the football environment and somewhere you can feel most at home. So it's really interesting to hear that.
Yeah, yes,
but all right, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Orangebloods Texas football YouTube channel.